As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Rhys Hoskins, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. Zach Godley gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One thing you get with Zach Godley, you get a lot of energy. You'll notice between innings, if he gets the last out of an inning, he'll be sprinting into the dugout. Good stuff, not great stuff. Upper to lower 80s fastball, 88 to 92. He'll touch maybe 93.
Hey!
14-8, the final score here. The Phils put a 14 in the run column here today. As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Rhys Hoskins, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. Taijuan Walker will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Gene Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Peralta. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball one.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Just hung in there on that one. One out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Set to deal on 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. One and one.
Now this pitcher's flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Vince Velasquez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Digging in, Ketel Marte. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them, as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Herrera on the run. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year, 17 home runs and 65 RBIs. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Segura for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Manny, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Standing in, David Peralta. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jake Lamb standing in now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. His lifetime line against Velasquez, he's 0 for 4. Throw over to first. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. Peralta, the runner at first with 2 gone. One and one to count to Jake Lamb.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. Still no score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's clearly got his sights set on the league's top home run spot, given he's picked up the pace in this last month. Might we see him take the crown by the end of the season?
Oh, we might. The way he's swinging the bat right now, every time he knocks a donut off the bat, I think he's going deep, using all parts of the field. He's got a chance to hit double-digit homers this month.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
Striding in, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And he misses there, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. The throw's in quickly as the go-ahead run holds at third. Second and third now.
The center fielder.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Into the box, Michael Franco, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Herrera, the runner at second with one away. Splitter taken here, 2-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 21, Vince Velasquez.
In now, Vince Velasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 2.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He finds barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as he rips it on the ground to second. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Philadelphia is on top, 3-0. At the plate, Wilmer Flores.
Leading off,
His lifetime line against Velasquez. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Wilmer.
He's taken him deep once.
Flores.
First offering on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Still 2-2. popped up. Hoskins has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D.
The right fielder.
And I'm locking in today on outfielder Nick Williams. Pretty swing at the dish, but in the outfield as well, this guy can go get it in the gap. Not the strongest of arms, but very accurate. Not a lot of guys are going to test it coming around third.
So stepping in, Steven Souza. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Christian Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Hard hit towards center. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. And now Bryce Harper, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Rhys Hoskins.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count. The pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Harper on at first, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. One down.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Williams.
So a runner at first with two away, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Taijuan Walker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Two-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder.
Into the box,
Touchdown.
Ketel Marte. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Walker stands at first with one out. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Segura backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Phillies lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now that's popped up. Escobar settles under it near second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third base.
Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Vince Velasquez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Flores barehanded. Wow.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Flores is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in, David Peralta. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
The left fielder, David.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Peralta can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Jake Lamb, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Peralta stands at second with no outs. Sliced hard but foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer.
Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
Oh,
Now
man,
batting,
you can't
right
hit a ball
fielder.
any harder than that.
He's
I mean,
there.
this ball gets on him in a
Souza.
heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it,
Junior.
though, and then make the out at first.
So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. He's set, and the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Souza is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Arizona, still down 3-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia,
Leading off
Cesar
for Philadelphia,
Hernandez. He comes
the
in
second
0 for
baseman,
2 thus far.
Cesar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Walker removed to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch on its way. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Harper on second. Real Muto on at first with 2 down. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. The 2-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 3-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The pitcher,
you always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Tim LaCastro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 10, Tim LaCastro.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
From the stretch. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Two and 0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Please.
Thank you, Heidi. Matt Andriese takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Matt Andriese.
Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Odubel Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run home run off the bat of Michael Franco. Number 21 for him on the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Standing in now, 21. Vince Velasquez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Andres is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Souza is there, 1 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now in the box, Gene Segura. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch on the way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. The 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Souza has it in his sights, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's faced Matt Andres previously. He's 2 for 3. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
2 men are on with 2 men out. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
And that's something to worry about too. When you combine a high pitch count with a hot night like this, like we have here, you're going to lose a lot of gas real quick.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Phillies 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home.
Apple foul.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
In now, Jake Lamb. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So striding forward now, Wilmer Flores. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 0-1. Lying to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Peralta rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. He scores. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Matt Cook is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Matt Cook.
Heading into the box, JT Realmuto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Nick Williams, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Realmuto leads off second with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7.
Michael Franco will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Pause, now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Andrew McCutchen will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Inside.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Phillies leave him loaded. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Jose Alvarez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose Alvarez.
Ready now, Christian Walker. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
So coming to the plate, Alex Avila. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here. You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Walker gets his lead at first, nobody out. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Nick Ahmed will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Nick Ahmed.
Hernandez at second. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They're down 5-1. Yoshihisa Hirano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Yoshihisa Hirano.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Cesar Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he finally wins the battle as for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. The 3-1 lifted in the air to right field. After it is Souza. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're up 5-1.
Your attention, please.
The new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Ketel Marte.
First offering on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Eduardo.
Digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And Neshek gets ahead with the fastball here. It's 0-1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, the art of pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Line softly toward the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Runners on first with one down. Neshek has pitched just under 60 innings and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down here 5-1. Andrew Chafin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Trying to pick things up where we left off. JT Realmuto, lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Chafin, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Marte fields it cleanly.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Nick Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Line drive to center field. Marte is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Settling in now, Odubel Herrera. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Now batting, Maikel Franco. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Pat.
Roman Quinn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for Philadelphia, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies leave a couple. They lead this one, though, 5-1. David Robertson, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 30, David Robertson.
At the plate, Steven Souza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Christian Walker. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Walker, base runner at first with 1 out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Caleb Joseph will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Caleb Joseph.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Robertson's ready. 1-0 on its way. Now it's 2-0. Three-0 now. Ketel Marte would be next. 2 out with the man at first. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Sir Anthony Dominguez takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one. And the Phillies have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Vince Velasquez earns his 5th winner of the
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 10-1. The Minnesota Twins combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Braves 2-1. The Miami Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they
Summertime by the Bay. We're at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. Brandon Belt tries to keep pace in the National League batting race. First pitch is next. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today. The 1-2.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williamson's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panic's got it. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you getting.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Aaron Nola will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping in, Alan Henson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alan Henson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign, but they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
So in now for San Francisco, Joe Panik, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there for strike 1, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. high in the air out towards shallow right. Harper giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep in the contest last night.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball one. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at Joe Panik. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Hara back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Too high. 1-2. can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Hard on the ground towards short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Herrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Garcia corrals it. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In is Gerardo Parra. Parra hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Gerardo Parra.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it one away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
In now, Stephen Vogt. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss, and they come back. 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7, the catcher, number
Stepping
60.
up now, Aramis Garcia. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. We've played 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. So striding in, JT Realmuto. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's gone 3 for 6.
Realmuto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. In comes Williamson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Popped up. Henson on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vogt is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Phillies down in order. It remains 1-0. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Matt.
First pitch on its way.
Nope,
And that
that's
misses
ball.
for ball one. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. Has a look, now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Williamson on at first, nobody out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Segura for 1 on to first. So they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. As he puts it on the ground to third. Franco gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Williamson's under it, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3.
With 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Here's Bryce Harper now. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Popped up. Henson over to his right. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, and even 30 home runs on the year, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Next to bat for the Giants, Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Joe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here it comes, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 count. The pitch taken. Strike 1 outside corner. And that's into the corner, of foul ball and right. One run, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Gerardo Parra, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Parra is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First offering on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. And there's one down now.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Realmuto is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Williamson's on the move, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
There are two parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play, and two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Into the box, Aaron Nola, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He popped out in his first trip. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. One left for Philadelphia. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How can we get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Popped up, and no one will get this one. Count is 1-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Real Muto. And he makes the throw to first. Crawford is retired, and there's one away. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Standing in, Stephen Vogt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's
Number
5
60.
straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Aramis Garcia.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Herrera is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready once again, Gene Segura. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Hard hit toward Crawford and caught by him at shortstop. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Andrew McCutcheon. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in, Mac Williamson. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Fielder, Mac Williamson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Madison Bumgarner.
Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Alan Hansen.
Ready for another shot now, Alan Hansen. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. On second base. One and two.
Love the execution at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here's Joe Panic as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now both runners are breaking. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Williamson at second. Hansen is over at first with one away. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Segura for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Back here in San Francisco, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. No balls and a strike to count. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Vogt is there, makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Standing in, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
2-2.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. It's a panic covering, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Nick Williams.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Phillies strand one. The score remains deadlocked at 1. David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
David Robertson.
So digging in now, Brandon Belt, who was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Brandon Belt.
He's set, and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
That's wide, 2-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Swung on, missed, 2-1. Robertson has over 40 innings on his line so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Gerardo Parra, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. And he misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Mark Melanson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Mark Melanson.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Runs up and gets this one down. Henson barehands it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
1-0.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
From the wind, the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Skied into straightaway right. Parra is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. Victor Arano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Striding in, Stephen Vogt,
Leading
0
up
for 2
for
for
the
him to
Giants,
this point.
the left fielder, Stephen Vogt.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. One 1-0 pitch on the way. This is in the air to left field. McCutchen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Buster Posey will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Posey.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mac Williamson.
In now, Mac Williamson. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Arano has thrown a little over 50 innings, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Buster Posey will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 28, Buster Posey.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 bounces in the dirt for a ball. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Odubel Herrera. Liner towards second. And there's out number 2.
The third base.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Grounded weakly toward third. Henson scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still tied 1 apiece. Cameron Maben is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Maben.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. There's Segura. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. Safe. Despite the great effort, the winning run is on base.
The third baseman.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Stepping in now, Allen Henson, and he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe.
So stepping in, Joe Pennant, who's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Possible winning run on first, one man away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Here's the first pitch. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. There's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 8.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Gerardo Parra. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Line drive to left. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Reyes Maranta takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. From the stretch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Maranta is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 64, Victor Arano.
Drew Butera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Number 41, Drew Butera.
Popped him up. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Into the box, Gene Segura struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's in there for strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Pat Neshek comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Pat Neshek.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 4.
Crawford.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Vogt.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. One out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-0. Now that's popped up. Hoskins over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Williamson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big right-handed bat of Mac Williamson. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
All even now, 2-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And this is lined softly to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swinging a hot shot down the line, and he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Vogt rounds third and is striding for home, and he'll be tagged out at the plate, trying to win it here in the bottom of the 9th. Instead, we're headed to extra innings as the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike two. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
High in the air into shallow left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
1 strike.
Hot shot to third. Henson has it. Oh, what a dive. What a play. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th, all tied. Tommy Hunter takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Tommy Hunter.
Chris Shaw is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 2-2 is ripped to left, a base hit. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Into the box now, Allen Henson. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Stepping in, Joe Panik. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Hot shot on the ground is short, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the Giants will walk off winners.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Reyes Maranta earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For Game 6 of the World Series, the Chicago Cubs held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Indians, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.